wind has really picked up. We're actually getting white caps under the cottage. You can see right there. There's white caps coming in, and they're of course breaking up against the rocks right there. You know, I mean, it's just a little too windy to be doing anything out on the deck. So we're going to do our Folkseen inside, but I did want to give everybody a shot of what the water looked like. It's a wonderful time to swim if you like to ride the waves, and you know, you actually look at that. I mean, you know, you're talking about pretty good sized waves under the cottage here, and it won't be too long before we get a beautiful sunset. So we're going to go ahead and start the show, and I want to give you all another shot of the sound out here. And this is a panoramic view of the sound and the wind, which of course I'm sure you can hear. And we would be sitting right there, which would of course make it absolutely impossible for you to hear anything. So I'm going to head inside, and we're going to get set up to do Folkseen, and just when the sun's setting, we'll come back out and get some of that, okay?
Billy?
What?
Billy?
I'm thinking about the microphone. I'm wondering if it needs to be higher.
No,
No? Okay.
it does not.
Sandra?
Billy?
Folkseen is a-comin', we'll be here right on time. And if you stick around, you'll hear old songs we hold so dear. You might hear Rob, Bill, Mike, or Rick, and all this is for free. Thanks for watching Folkseen, now let's sing a melody.
Okay, well, we are now...
Welcome.
I'm sorry. Welcome to Folkseen.
Welcome to Folkseen.
I'm Billy, and this is... And you're supposed to say, I'm Sandra.
Matilda.
Matilda. Waltzing Matilda. We're here at the beach cottage. The sun has gone down, and we'll show you a little bit of that as the program goes on. But it was just too windy out there to do the show.
It was far too windy.
You know,
You would have heard nothing but wind.
Right, and I almost got swamped taking the boat out. That's how rough it was, you know.
Did you really almost get swamped?
Well, you know, I mean, I'll tell people that even though it's not true.
Oh, okay.
You know, just for the excitement
For
of
the
the
good story?
Yeah, it makes a great story. You know,
Right.
and as I was about to get swamped, there was a great white shark that was on just the tip of this
And the story's
wave,
going to
and,
get
you know, he was
bigger
getting
and
there.
bigger and bigger.
Right, and he almost bit the motor in half.
Well, this show, to get on task here, is all original songs.
Yes, indeed.
Original meaning written by Billy.
Right, and they are songs that that lift up the Lord.
Uh-huh.
I wrote them. I wrote most of them, you know, years ago. We had a record album produced in like 1972, 73, somewhere around in there.
And for those of you who are young, I guess the today word is vinyl. So we did a vinyl.
And a couple of the songs.
LP.
A couple of the songs are off the vinyl. Right, yeah. But anyway, the album was called The Merchant Ship, and we're going to start with that one, The Merchant Ship. And which I suppose you would call the what? The cover song?
The cover song, yeah.
Okay. We also have some very dear friends of ours with us that are going to be on the show, Nick and Jo Lembo. And most of you out there in Greenville that knew them will know that this is truly going to be a special show. They're back from Seattle, Washington to partake of our church's 20th
Reunion.
Right.
20-year reunion.
Greenville Christian Fellowship. So we're going to have them come on, and just for the sake of the show, they're going to discuss the song.
Not now. I don't know why
Not now.
he's
What?
doing this now, but
What did he say? Don't what now?
go on.
Go on.
Just go on.
Go on. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not going to edit that out. I don't care what you say. We'll not be
Well, I
edited
know
out.
you won't.
Okay, all right.
I don't expect you to.
Okay, so this song is called The Merchant Ship, and Sandra's going to play a special little instrument on there. Oh, was I not supposed to say that
No,
either?
you weren't.
Forget that. Cut. Forget that. Okay. Well, are you going to say something about it?
Not right now.
Oh, later.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Now, there's a funky little chord here that I use.
Most of the words of this song are from Proverbs 31.
Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. She is like a merchant ship. She brings her food from afar. Oh, her husband does trust her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days, all the days, all the days of her life. She is like the merchant ship at sea. She is free to gather, 'cause Jesus rose and reduced the wind and said unto the sea, peace be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a calm. She is like the merchant ship at sea. She is free to gather, 'cause Jesus rose and reduced the wind and said unto the sea, peace be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a calm. Now, you want to talk about your instrument there?
Sure. I'll talk about it now that I got through that part.
Okay, good for you. All right, you go, girl.
If I goofed it up, I wasn't gonna. I
Okay,
didn't want to say anything
I
about
got
it.
you. Okay.
This is a melodica. It's a German instrument. It's a combination of 2 octaves of a keyboard, and also then it's wind. So it's made by Hohner, So if you are familiar at all with harmonicas, that's in the same family. Honer makes a lot of harmonicas. And so I used to play it years ago. As a matter of fact, on the vinyl that we were talking about, I played it. And then somehow in moves and everything else, we lost it. And finally found one online. So now we have a melodica again. So maybe you'll see a little more of it.
And this is the first time she has played it in over
Long time.
30 years, 35 years?
I don't want to know how many years.
You don't want to know how many years? Okay, all right, okay. Well, it's been a few years.
It's been a few.
Well, you did a wonderful job, honey.
Thank you.
You really did.
Thank you.
And
I
happy
appreciate
birthday,
that.
by the way. This is,
Yeah.
with the flowers and the
they see
roses
my
in the background.
Roses, my birthday roses in
Right,
the back.
the birthday roses, the birthday
dress.
the birthday glasses, and the birthday hat,
No, no birthday hat and no birthday glasses.
Okay,
but
well,
anyway.
All right. Well, these songs have a real dear, special meaning to me, but I would just like to get some input from our friends Nick and Jo Lembo as to how they hear them and what they mean to them. So we're going to do one more song, and then we're going to ask them to come up and let you actually see that they are here on the East Coast. This is not a joke, just in case some of you know how we joke, but we're not joking this time. I mean, they are actually here.
Really here.
They are really here, and you'll see that in a minute. Oops.
Billy wrote this song in March of '96.
I did?
Yes, you did. There it
Okay.
is right there.
All right, well, when did I write? Oh, I wrote Tickling Grass in '71, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I wrote The Merchant Ship. That had to be in '72 or '3, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dusty Pilgrim.
Well, I'm a dusty pilgrim walking on this road, trying to find my way back home. I long to see my master, I want to see his castle, I want to show him how much I've grown. This journey has been long as I've crossed a dozen seas, seen 100 prisons on the way. And out of conflict, despised and tumbled down, branded and ushered out of town. And through all of this encounter, there's no feeling of defeat. Jesus would carry me now and then. And the battle that was hardest was the one inside of me. I keep falling down again and again. At times I have small victories when my armor isn't thin, that have left me feeling faithful, strong and tall. But you know I keep forgetting what the master said to me, that pride comes before a fall. Thankfully I'm energized by things I cannot see, power bypassing the mind. Lord, give me the discipline, Lord, give me the grace to leave my sinful past behind. 'Cause through all of these encounters, there's a battle raging strong, and it's deep, deep inside my head. Unless I keep feeding on what I know is true, the world can become my daily bread. Well, I'm a dusty pilgrim walking on this road, trying to find my way back home. I long to see my master, I long to see his castle, I want to show him how much I've grown. I long to see my master, I long to see his castle. I want to show him how much I've grown.
And now, all right, Nick and Joe, come
on over. We really are going to bring them over.
Yep, here they come. They are
Get my
coming.
shoes out of the way. All right. No, you go ahead. You're right there.
Here.
All right, so that you'll be close to the microphone.
Hey.
Okay, so as we said before, Nick and Joe used to live in Greenville, and they are now living in Seattle.
Seattle, Washington.
And yeah, Washington State, all the way across the country. And we've been really blessed to have had them visit 2 years in a row due to the wedding last year. So anyway, they're here with us at Nags Head, and so we're going to get some commentary from them.
Okay. So just want us to comment on the songs, huh?
Or whatever you want to comment on.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you were singing that one,
You might want to just sit forward a little bit and speak up, make sure it picks up.
when you were singing that one on peace, what ran through my mind is just the tumultuous world that we live in, and just how difficult it is to operate in life, and that we need his peace, and we need him to speak peace over our lives.
Now you're referring to the merchant ship, the first song.
Yeah, the first
Peace
song.
be still.
Peace be
Peace
still.
be
Peace
still,
be
yeah.
still.
Peace be still. Because I was thinking about how you cannot see correctly without peace. You know, how Jesus, when he was walking towards the disciples and they were in the boat and they thought it was a ghost. But it was really Jesus the whole entire time. And how sometimes we just can't see straight without peace. Without peace in our lives, we really don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I really enjoyed that one.
But doesn't the scripture say peace, peace, but there is no peace? Or
You know,
I mean, that's
maybe
apparent.
you have your own. Do you
That's
have your own? Do you have your own Bible again? Your own version?
Yeah, I do.
The Stinson Revised.
What does it say? There is no peace, or there is peace, or there will be peace?
There, man, I don't know.
Jesus said in the last days there will be no peace.
Right.
In the
Yeah.
last
Talking
day.
People
about
will
it.
be saying peace,
Yeah.
peace, and there will be no peace.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I thought you were changing things again. So.
Yeah, that's the Billy Bible. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
The Billy Bob.
Yeah. I love
But
it.
Jesus did say, in this world you will have tribulation, but not to fear the world, because he's come to give us peace,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is where it's really found.
And the second song, what I liked about it was very real. It was about dusty pilgrims, and I just thought, you know, we're all dusty. You know, none of us are perfect. We all have our struggles, and the song was just talking about, you know, I'm struggling. I need to find truth. I need to keep truth in front of me, and I need to kind of keep
Right.
walking and plowing through. So I really liked it. It was very real song.
That's
And
good.
if I don't keep the truth in front of me, the world eats me up.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, is what.
Yeah.
you
All
know,
our
was saying
environment
in that
around
last
us.
verse.
Takes us over.
That's good.
Mrs. Lembo, I'm kind of dominating the airwaves here.
You're so profound. I
Oh,
don't know what else
you're
to
just
say.
stunned
I'm
silence.
stunned.
Would it help you to look at the words? That might help. See if anything comes to mind.
Joe and Nick and Joe have traveled a dusty road since you left Greenville. haven't
That's
you?
true.
Yes.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
We have.
You left here and you went to
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
And we were there for 6 years or so, and then moved on to Seattle, Washington. So it's been quite a journey.
Now, what's in Seattle?
Seattle, what do we do?
Yeah.
We work at a church, and we are pastors or of a church with a team of pastors. We're not the lead pastors.
Yeah.
So we're part of a pastoral team. We're a large church in Seattle, Washington.
That's
But
We
you know,
over-
I
go ahead.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to change a little direction here. I didn't know if they'd want to know our history, how we first met in Cuba.
because I was looking at that picture on the wall. I almost brought it over here.
You mean when we were running the
Yeah,
the
well,
ring, you know,
well, see, no, actually, I was thinking more covert. I was thinking
I think you
Probably
should run
shouldn't
over
even-
and get the
Yeah, I
picture.
will.
I don't even
so
think we
people
should
will understand.
mention the CIA. We probably shouldn't. Billy, what do you think? I wouldn't mention CIA on it.
You would not.
Nah,
Not on a
probably
TV
not.
show. I
Okay.
wouldn't, but
Or
yeah.
This is the
cigar
photograph right here.
smuggling.
Okay.
No, it's the
That
Cuban
picture
mission.
that Nick's referring to, and we had this picture made shortly after we had returned from Cuba. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, and it says the Cuban mission.
Right, the Cuban mission and the Cuban
on the
cigar.
bottom,
Well, it
so-
actually says the Cuban mission possible.
Yeah, I think so.
The mission possible.
That was back in 1959.
That was.
Yeah.
To be.
Right after the Bay of Pigs.
And
That was
neither
it.
one of us smoked cigars.
No. I think we were 6 or 7 years old in that picture. So.
Joe, you were going to say something. I don't know what it was, but
I don't either.
After all
Do
that change
not
of
remember.
direction.
Sorry, honey. Yours was probably a little more legit.
Well, we've been friends of the Stinsons for a good long time, and we love it. And out here at the cottage just brings back lots and lots of memories. We spent a lot of time out here with you guys.
Good times.
Really good times. And we've had some adventures. We've had some storms that we've weathered
Oh, yeah.
in the natural and in life.
Uh-huh.
And you guys have just been really, really good friends to us. And we really appreciate you.
ooh.
We've learned to love you through the years, and you've been there for us through
Just
some
don't
of
know how
our
to-
storms.
We'll handle that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it.
But we always
And
brought.
wait, now I want to know through the storms if you kept your eye on the seagulls.
You want to tell that story,
Well, those
Brenda?
of you that have watched or know Billy Stinson, you know the truth gets stretched
Quite a
and,
bit.
and turned, and I'll
Sometimes
say
obliterated.
obliterated, but I didn't want to say twisted. But
That's true.
anyway, so we were out here, and it looked like a storm was coming in. Actually, two storms, one from west and one from the north.
Yeah,
or
it
something.
was the perfect
In fact,
storm.
They're
What-
going
no,
to
it was the
converge.
imperfect storm. I'm sorry.
It was close to the
And we were
imperfect one.
going out in the water, weren't we?
I don't.
Because that was the concern, was if
Okay.
if a storm is coming,
We don't want to be.
we
out
don't
in the
want to
water.
be out in the water when the storm comes,
Exactly.
remember?
But Billy assured us.
Uh-huh.
If the seagulls remain on those pilings that were out there, we would be safe.
And the
no
storm
storm
would
coming.
not come.
No storm would come because
They
seagulls
only
do
fly
not.
away if it's going to be dangerous.
Oh, they would fly away if it was going to be dangerous.
Right.
The storm's coming in. So no storm was coming in. So
So we kept our eyes on the seagulls, didn't we?
we did until we realized the storms were coming in. We went in the house and then they converged. Do you remember that? I mean, they pounded, just hit at the same time, and you
Well-
could barely look outside. And then there, but I went to the window. I said, "Billy, come over here." And I pointed out the seagull that was what it looked like. You could do a good image. Hunkered down.
Those seagulls were
Beat
just
the snot
all
out
bent
of them.
over with their little heads facing into the wind.
Yeah.
Their wings flapping back.
And I said, "They have
tipping
remained."
from foot to foot.
So we learned that is not good
Well,
seagull
actually,
lore.
what I meant to say was, is if the seagulls remain, the storms will hit. I mean, that's what I
Oh,
should
yeah.
have said.
We-
you know.
yeah.
But it didn't come out
It's
that
just
way.
not
you know,
at
so,
all.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so well, let us do another song.
We
and
will.
then, we'll have you guys back up. Great. And I'll edit this out. Have you been watching the time?
Well, I actually didn't look at the time when we started because we had so many false starts. So it's going to be a guess. Are we doing, which one are we doing?
I have called you friends.
All right.
I wrote this one in October of '96.
Yep, that's what it says.
Is that okay? Yeah. And anyway, this is right straight from the scripture because Jesus does say, "I've called you friends."
Yes, he does.
So I have called you friends. I've told you everything. You've not chosen me, I've chosen you. So that you should go and bring forth fruit. Fruit that shall remain. I've told you everything and called you friends.
I have called you friend. I speak the words of truth. Give you everything I have to give, so that you should go and bring forth fruit that shall remain. I've told you everything and called you friends. Fruit that shall remain. I've told you everything and called you friends. I have called you friends, and you should do the same. Glowing always like an open flame, so that you should go and bring forth fruit that shall remain. I've told you everything and called you friends. Fruit that shall remain.